You get the point. Alright everybody, I just wanted to take a moment and give my overall thoughts on the knife. Let me just say, first of all, overall, great knife. I mean, I am amazed that they can sell this for 20 bucks. I know it's an older item, I guess that's the only reason, but just when I look at the whole package and how much I've abused it and what it's been good for, I can say I'm very impressed. I might even buy a second. Starting off with non-throwing stuff, a lot of people have seemed to buy this for use as a camp knife, batoning, shaving, stuff like that. And I can say, this is the first knife I've ever actually used for some of those things, and I've loved it. I'm personally not a fan of buying like higher end thick knives and then batoning them into wood, but something like this, a $20 nice sturdy 3/16 inch slab of steel, it works perfect. I took it camping, I was chopping through firewood with it to shorten make kindling. It worked great, no complaints. A lot of abuse as my soil is approximately boulders. A lot of hitting rocks, breaking rocks, and it's really held up to a lot. Beginning with the handle, this is one of the main points of concern for me, as I always say, if a knife has a paracord wrap, you shouldn't expect it to stay. I mean, most knives that I've had have paracord come off within like the first day of use. This has a lot of shifting, the paracord is rather loose and moves up and down as I throw or swing it. However, it has not come off. It's not fraying or damaged yet. So far, very impressed. I don't expect it to stay on forever, and in fact, when it does come off, I'll be happy, and I'll just put some grip tape on it. But so far, no issues there. It's held on nice and simple, and I think it'll still be fine with it off. Might even throw better. I think the handle messed with no spin a bit, just the way it sticks out and is kind of uneven, but I was still doing no spin, so as you saw, it's not a huge deal. Getting on to the blade itself, again, very impressed. For 20 bucks, just a nice thick thrower like this, balanced in the middle so I could do normal rotational, instinctive half spin, overhand and underhand, no spin, stuff like that. There was no technique that I felt the knife couldn't do. So I absolutely recommend this for a beginner thrower. As far as damage to the blade, I've been hitting a lot of rocks, as I said, so this is absolutely abuse, and most people usually probably wouldn't treat it this bad. I did get many chips, very small chips and rolls along this area, particularly near the tip. Nothing I can't file out within 10 seconds. And the tip actually broke just today. I'm not sure how well you guys can see. It's only like a millimeter down, but when I was throwing today, in fact, I think I have footage of it, I hit straight on a huge rock. This thing's busted up a lot of smaller rocks during some missed throws, but this was a rather large rock it hit on, and I'm actually very impressed it only lost a little millimeter. Again, I can file that in a few moments, and this doesn't really affect functionality. In fact, most of the throws in this video have been done with this broken tip. To talk about the sheath for a moment, this is a huge bonus, and again, for this price point, I'm impressed. From the pictures, I thought this was the very generic, flimsy little sheaths that you see. However, this is actually very thick, despite the nylon or whatever it is. Very thick, it has a little side support, and it's got this nice plastic cap. So what really impressed me was that, you can see I'm not even going to have the straps on, extremely tight fit in the sheath. I mean, this isn't something that I'd see in a lot of knives, but very, very nice. It's very strong, and it won't come out unless you give it a tug. So definitely a bonus to have this on such a cheap knife that is already worth $20 on its own. Overall, guys, I gotta say, I'm a big fan. I might buy a second one. And if you're looking for a nice sturdy thrower or something you could use as a camp knife and a throwing tool, this is absolutely what you're looking for. Hope you enjoyed, guys. I'll see you next time.